All right, it's Saturday, December 15th. Didn't make a video on Friday, so I'm gonna make one today. Too busy. So we're down about 500 bucks since we last spoke, but not as far down as the overall market, which is good. A few things happened. There's a couple of dividends that I received, like 25 bucks or so from Wheaton Precious Metals, from um, O, and from Maine. This one's a real estate. Maine is a kind of a business lender, I believe. So, I mean, not too bad. We're faring better than the market, but still not seeing gains. We're kind of stuck at this 42,000 level for quite some time now, and I haven't been able to add any new funds. It's a very tough time of the year for me personally, for my business, and its cyclical, seasonal nature. So I'm not going to be adding any money anytime soon, so I have to work with what I got. Um, the move that I really want to make, okay, the move that I really want to make is with Apple. I want to make a move with Apple or Alibaba. I think Apple. Okay, so it's down another 3.7%. It's at 165, which is it's kind of looks like it's forming a little bit of it's slowing down its decline. It could decline further, of course, and it most likely will bottom out like this, I believe. Because that's kind of been the trend in the past. As you can see, after a big run up, it's like a down and then a bottoming process. But this has repeated before in history, 2000, during the 2000s. So it's just kind of it's a cyclical type of thing as well. And over here, it's broken some pretty major support. So it's broken this kind of uptrend. Um, I'm not a technical guy, but I just have basic knowledge about what support and resistance is, and so it probably have some more downside to go, but it can't be that far from the bottom since the company's so much bigger now than it was back here. Um, and of course, next year there's going to be a lot of anticipation for the new phones and everything else. And they keep growing their earnings, and it just looks like it's just a very solid comp. They do have some problems, obviously, with China and them not wanting to sell their phones and everything else. But this is a company that can maneuver around all this, right? Plus, they can grow their market in other developing countries that they have a larger and larger middle class, and more people are getting to this or upper middle class, and more people are starting to afford their devices, and everybody's going to be looking for that status symbol. And Apple raising the price of their phones to me is a good thing because they're reiterating their status as a symbol, as a status symbol, and not just another phone. They want to keep that premium on top, and I think it's been working for them before. I think it's going to continue to work in their favor. And the fact that a lot of people aren't able to afford their latest phones to me is a good sign. Um, not everybody is able to afford Louis Vuitton or YSL or Dolce& and Gabbana or any of these other premium brands, and that's exactly the point. Not everyone can afford it. You don't want to be once everybody starts affording their phones, then they'll lose that status, right? They'll lose the premium that they can charge for their device. So to me, it's a good, even if they don't deserve the extra price tag as far as technology goes and everything else, they need to maintain it, right? So are Gucci sunglasses that much better than, Ray-Ban in quality? I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. Maybe they're a little bit better, but you're really paying for the brand, right? You're really paying the premium for the brand, and so they need to maintain that margin here. Uh, I mean, I don't know that much about business. I'm sure uh, if you know more, like write a comment, let me know what you think about the issue, but that's just what I'm thinking. So anyway, I'm thinking of going big here. As you can see, as you will about to see, selling put options on this company is going to be very lucrative. So if we go down here, right now it's trading 165 or so. if we sell a put option for just until December 21st, just this week, I'm going to be collecting $125 just for 160, the 160 put option. I'm going to be collecting $125 per week. So that's $16,000 commitment. It's not that much for 125 a week. It really isn't, you know. On the call side, let's say $5 difference. If we decide to sell a call for 170, it's 130. As you can see that both ways here, you get quite a bit of premium. So I really like that. Um, I actually haven't worked out the math yet, so I'm gonna have to see if it's viable. But once I do, I might enter this trade. I may have to do margin and enter a trade just because it's so lucrative. And maybe it's just because the volatility is so high right now with Apple that it's this way, but it might be worth it. I'll look at it. I think it is. I think it is just from roughly looking at it. All right, that's my trade idea for today. For me personally, this is what my week looked like. I had a high of 43,000. I popped up there for a moment, and then I've been shredding downwards for a little bit, and now at 42, 259. All right, I think that's enough. We discussed Apple a little bit. Oh yeah, EXK surrendered some of its gains. I had a monster day. It was up to like 211. Now it's 10 cents lower, down to 201. But that's all right. Hopefully, it resumes its gains. I need to really make it to 250 by January 18th. That's the big goal. All right, if you're listening, Endeavor, make it a 250 by January 18th, and I will love you. All right, that's it for now. Catch you on Monday. Peace out.